Alright everybody, thank you for watching another video here. We are back with Bloodborne. Of course, this is Josh Plays Games 91, and last episodes we did go ahead and pretty much completely finish the Yarnum Central area. So now we are going to continue on to the Cathedral Ward area. Now this is the second main part of the game that you're going to go to. I did take the time to go ahead and upgrade my Kirk hammer to +1, but besides that I haven't done anything in the game past the last episode, so let's get this started. Loading screens take forever. Alright, here we go. So, from, again, this is the first lantern you get. You can talk to this guy if you want to get the side quest to get people to come to safety here. Otherwise, there are two paths you could take from the start here. There's a door here, but we cannot open this door yet, so that doesn't matter. I am going to take the path on the left here, though. Now, if you wait for this guy, he will just walk right past you. You do not need to worry about him at all. But there is another enemy who is over here. Now, important to note about these guys, if you have 15 inside or more, the lantern guys will actually shoot energy projectiles at you as well. So do be careful of that if you've got 15 or more inside, but otherwise they're pretty easy to take out. These are actually the only enemies that I would suggest you have low insight in this area. Alright, get some blood vials there. And if you go back behind where he was, there's actually items to pick up there, but you don't want to stay there that long because there is a giant invisible monster that will pick you up and kill you if you stay there. Now all we did was pick up another hunter set. It's not that different. You do get a top hat, but the stats aren't as good as the regular hunter hat in my opinion. And then you just get a different version of the hunter set that you already found in the sewers. It's a little different, not really special, but it is there if you want to pick it up, especially for those that like to walk around with a top hat on. Now we can sneak up on this guy here and critical hit him pretty easily, so nothing to worry about there. Just stab him in the back and then take him out. Get some silver bullets off of him. Now this area down here, there is a few enemies that are tough if they gang up on you. Most notably are the dogs. There's actually going to be 3 dogs down here, but only one of them is actually walking around normally. I would try and lure the dog over. Again, it will only take a couple of hits to kill the dog, but they can be tricky if you're not careful. Alright, but dispatch those guys quickly enough. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Take out Mr. Axe guy over here. And in the back corner here, there's actually 2 items to pick up. Some cold blood dew, as well as some more Molotov cocktails, which are always nice to have. Alright, and if we keep going here, that guy dropped just some blood vials, nothing special there. Now we are going to come into this area in just a moment, but there is an enemy hiding over here who will try to ambush you. He's right there. Shouldn't be hard once you know where he is. Just take him out. Don't worry about it. That is the only enemy inside here. Get some Madman's Knowledge so we can increase our insight. Alright, now if you come over here, there's actually going to be, once you start walking up the stairs, there's going to be 2 dogs that will come down here and chase you. What I usually do is retreat down here because he will shoot you from there, and then just take the dogs out. Alright, so the dogs are done. And now Mr. Gun Guy really shouldn't be an issue. as long as you run up over here. Alright, and he's down. Of course, he'll drop some Quicksilver bullets for you. I want to say just about any enemy that shoots at you in the game, more than likely is also going to drop bullets for you once you kill them. So again, they're not very hard to come by. If you use your gun a lot for parrying and things, that is great. Get some Madman's knowledge there. Again, as long as you stay under 15, you'll be fine for those other enemies. This is the only area in the game where I prefer to have lower insight just because they will shoot you, and of course there's no way to block it, and the energy actually has tracking, so it's pretty hard to dodge.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out.
Come down here and talk to this guy, though.
Protege. So, why not?
He'll ask you if you want to cooperate with him or not. Of course, say yes, and he will actually give you some fire paper as well as the prey gesture. Now, fire paper is pretty nice because it'll just add the fire element and buff whatever weapon you're using. So it makes your attack stronger, and of course enemies that are weak to fire will even take more damage. The enemies that are generally weak to fire are things like the beasts. What we're actually going to use it for is the big beast boss that's going to be in the cathedral area, but that is not where we're going right now. Come over here, pick up the Tempering Blood gemstone. Again, remember to set your gemstones into your weapons if you've been upgrading them. Now that we did beat Father Gascon, we can get the we can use the gemstone tool to put weapons, upgrade our weapons with our gems. Now there's a werewolf over here. As long as there's just one of them, they're not that tough. When he lunges, just dodge to the side or behind him and then attack him and rinse and repeat. Not a difficult enemy to fight as long as you can pay attention to him. And he drops bloodstone shards, which does let you upgrade your equipment, so definitely take advantage of that. And there's actually going to be a lot of those scourge beasts down here once we get to a certain point. It is actually a great place to farm upgrade items if you need to upgrade your weapon more. But they only drop bloodstone shards, and those will only let you upgrade your weapon to +3. So after that, they won't be very helpful. Let's go up these stairs here, though, and there should be some antidotes here. Yep, 4 antidotes. And we are actually going to need those for the next boss. So I do put those in my inventory right away so we can use those. And this is actually the next lantern area here. If you come over here, I do believe there's some more antidotes. Oh, no, pungent blood cocktails, which are pretty much like lures for the monsters, for the beasts. Let's hop on back to the Hunter's Dream so that we can level up. I'm gonna tell you, these loading screens, though, I mean, they've gotten better than when the first game came out, when the game first came out, but still.
Welcome home, good hunter. Farewell, good maid.
They just seem awfully long sometimes. But let's go over here. Again, I've got all these cold blood dues, so go ahead and use anything you've got while you're here to get more experience.
Welcome. Very well.
And then right now we are working on getting vitality up to that 20 mark. We're at 19 right now, so
Farewell.
Pretty close. Let's go in here and repair our weapons, of course, as well. And then hop on back to the lantern. And now that is Old Yarnum. And this place that we're going is an older section of Yarnum, obviously. And what had happened is the beast scourge came through here, and so the town locked it off and burned this part of the city, and so that's what we're going to see here in a moment. Alright, now if you go straight ahead here, you're going to see a note on the wall, says beware of... Oh, well, that's the note on the ground. Alright, says this town is long abandoned, hunters not wanted here. Hoo-hoo. Of course we're going to go in there anyway, because we're not going to be discouraged by some piece of paper. We're not worried about that. So we're going in here anyway. Alright, and again, right away we're seeing fires, we're seeing beasts being burned here.
Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those alone. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
Alright, and of course that guy, as soon as you walk in here, there's a hunter that is threatening you. You do have to be very careful running through there because he will shoot at you constantly till we do confront him. But we are going to tackle that next episode, actually. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. And as always, have a great day.